Okay, so we're now going to talk about irrational equations, and these are equations that basically have a square root in them, and under that square root will be a variable. For example, root 3x. That's fine. We do have a process for this, and it's very systematic, and if you follow the process you'll get the right answer. If you don't, you won't. Okay, so here is our example equation we're going to do. We're going to use x minus 4 equals 3 root x. So, first step, rearrange if necessary to get the square root term on its own. Okay, this already has. We're not worried about the 3. I don't want to make this any more complicated than I have to. If I start bringing 3 over here, I've got fractions, and if I can avoid fractions, I will. So we're already at step 1. Step 2 is we're going to square both sides of that equation. So I'm going to take the x minus 4 and square it, and square the 3 root x. Okay. So here we go. Got that there. And sorry, dog's just jumped up at the window. And here we go is that expanded, so that goes to x squared minus 8x plus 16. And this side, and now my husband is crawling along the floor so he's not in shot. And here we go. Sorry. We've got 3 root x, and that gives us 9, because the 3 is being squared and the root x is also being squared, so that's going to go to 9x. So next stage is to simplify, and if you simplify that we get x squared equals minus 17x plus 16 equals 0. And we can solve. Now this one I know factorises, because 2 numbers that multiply to give 16 and add to give negative 16 are going to be minus 16 and negative 1. Put those in. Now this is the key bit, and this is what is different to what you would have done previously. You need to check them in the original equation. Because we have done a square, we've done that square process, we've generated 2 results. It may be that they are both valid, it may be that only one is valid, so you need to put them back into the original equation and check. So I'll start with x equals 16, 16 minus 4 is 12, 3 times root 16 is going to be 12 as well, so excellent, 16 is a valid solution. If I look at x equals 1, 1 minus 4 is negative 3, 3 root 1 is positive 3, and so that is not valid, because minus 3 does not equal positive 3, and so the only solution to this equation is x equals 16.